Hi and welcome to We Stand United. This is your latest Manchester United news and transfer news. I think this morning, obviously, David Ornstein or last night came out and said that we're looking seriously on De Ligt. So that would probably mean Todibo is off the list now. With obviously everything that's happening there. UEFA refusing to let us do it. I think we will want to take him to court or something like that. I'm not sure whether that's posturing or not. But De Ligt from Bayern Munich, I think that'll be a decent signing. I think we offered around 40 million for him. He's good on the ball. He can play a high line, so that's good. He's not a will beater. He's not a world class. He's done decent at Bayern Munich, but with them winning, is it 10 out of the last 11 or something like that, trophies and stuff like that. I don't know how much he's actually played at Bayern Munich though, to be fair. I don't follow him. I know he's good on the ball. I know he can play a high line, so I think for 40 million, I think it'll be a decent signing, obviously, as long as it's not just him. Because I don't think him alone would be good enough. But I think as a backup, a bench player, a different option maybe, I think that would be decent. Like I said, for 40 million. We're also looking at Branthwaite. That one's going to be a long drawn out saga. I think Everton won about 70 million for him, I think it is. We're not going to be playing that. I don't think we'll pay that. We've refused to pay that. I think we've offered around about 40 million again. I think around about there. I'm not sure how much we'll get the player for. I think Everton definitely want to keep him. I think that's why the high price tag's on him, because I think they've only had him. Did they buy him for, is it 5 million or something like that last summer or whatever it is? So they definitely don't want to sell him. They want to keep holding him for another season. So obviously they're going to slap a big price tag on him. Like I said, 70 million. He's not worth 70 million. I don't think we'll pay 70 million. I just think we'll I think there would just be long and drawn out. I think we might get him maybe at towards the end of the transfer window. Depends on how desperate they get or whatever, or wherever he can meet. But I don't want to pay more than 40 for him. I think if we pay more than that, then I think we'll be getting ripped off. I just don't think he's worth more than that. Obviously, we're after, is it Xerxes as well? But I think AC Milan are also in that. I think again I think we want to pay somewhere around 40 million for him. I don't know a lot about him, to be fair. I don't know how good he is or anything like that. I just seen the link this morning. I think 40 million for a backup or something like that. I think it'll be a decent price again. Looking in the 40 millions, looks like we're trying to get a few players on like between 40 and 50 million maybe, Obviously they're not star-studded names, but that's what we need, We just need the right profiles. I think by what I've read and seen about him, he's probably closer to a Fred, tenacious, strong, but not very good on the ball. So I think also Ugarte, I think we're after him as well, from PSG. I think they're after João Neves. So I think Ugarte has only been at PSG for one season, if I remember correctly. I think they got him last year. So for 70 million. So if he's going to be a cut down price. Again, we're just trying to get players in the 40 million mark. I don't think we've got a lot of money to spend unless we get outgoings. But 40 million, like I said, 40 million for Ugarte, you know, if we can get Ugarte for 40 million, Branthwaite for about 40 million, you know, and all these other players, 40 million, I think that'll be a decent sum, you know. It's as long as I think we need two midfielders, because if we get Ugarte, it probably means Casemiro's going as well. I would have kept hold of Sofyan Amrabat. I think we could have played like 10 million to keep him. I probably would have done that. But if Casemiro goes, I don't know if Eriksen's going. We was talking about selling McTominay. We'll probably keep him now, to be fair, because I don't think there's many midfielders we're actually linked to. And if we can get Branthwaite for around 40 million, and he will be a starter, that's definitely. If we get De Ligt and Branthwaite, because we need them both anyway. That's what we need. We need both of them too, because of what happened last season with all the injuries and stuff. We don't know how Martin is going to be. You know, I still think Maguire probably needs to go, and he may go this summer. There's rumours that Lindelof might be going this summer. We're not linked to a left back. I'm disappointed with that. I think we definitely need a left back, because I don't know what the hell is happening with Malacia. Luke Shaw is just injury prone now. He was injured most of the season last season. I was surprised actually he went to Euros, but it's Gareth Southgate for you. There's rumours that Aaron Wan-Bissaka's going. If that goes, do we need another right back? I think we've got so much to do while we're in Paris talking about Ugarte, with these rumours that Rashford might be going, or there's talks to see if there's a solution that can be made there. I don't want us getting rid of too many players, because then you've got to replace these players, and we've got a lot to do. So at the minute, I think our main signings is obviously a striker, a midfielder, and two defenders. That's what we're looking at, you know. Xerxes and Ugarte and De Ligt and Branthwaite. I think they're the main ones we're looking at. I don't know which one will get done, because apparently AC Milan might be a tip to actually get Xerxes. So if we don't get him, I don't know who else we're actually looking at, because we definitely need another striker. If we could get one with experience, someone who's 26, 27, 28 maybe, you know, that can share the load and take him off just Højlund's shoulders, so we can get more goals. And then we need to do that equally. We've got to make sure we're solid in midfield and defence, and I think we still need two midfielders no matter what happens. You know, I don't think we're going to get it. I think Greenwood, I think we've been offered, is it 35 million euros from, I can't remember who it is. I think it was an Italian side. We heard it was Marseille, but I don't think. I think there's quite a lot of interest in Mason Greenwood. I don't think we'll get that much. I think probably 25 to 35 million we might get, but then we can do all the add-ons. You know, if he gets I don't know, 40 goals, it's 10 million extra. If he gets into the Champions League, an extra 5 million. Maybe we get a sell-on clause in there as well, you know, 20% or something like that maybe. You know, we need to be doing something like that to get the money up, because we need at least 50 million. I think if we take 25, and then obviously, like I said, with the 20% sell-on clause, with the goals, we might be able to make 10 million, 5 million Champions League or whatever. And then there might be other things we can do to try and boost that up. And then I think that'll be a good deal. Jadon Sancho, I don't know what's happening with him. It doesn't actually look like anyone's interested. you know, around Christmas, I think it was Borussia Dortmund coming out saying this is how you get the best out of him. This is what a proper player does under a proper manager, but they haven't. And then they haven't bought him. They wanted him on loan again. Like they did. So all this, well, you got to back him, look how good he is, and all this crap they've been saying. But they haven't put the money where the mouth is. They haven't come out and said, right, we'll give you 40 million for him, because I think that's what we'll get. I think that's what we'll ask for. I think that's what we should be getting. They're just like, oh, we'll have him on loan. We won't pay a loan fee, and you can pay his wages. Like, no, not doing that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Jadon Sancho. I think he should be sold. I'm concerned that we won't sell him. Actually, I am actually concerned that he will be part of the squad next season. Equally, there's nothing about Antony. I think he should have been playing on the left last season when Marcus Rashford was absolutely stinking the place out. That's what I would have done. But obviously, Ten Hag doesn't want to do that for whatever reason. And he didn't have a good season. He didn't really have a good season last season. So I think we should be selling him. But there's nothing. No links, no rumours, nothing about Antony. Antony's... I don't know if he's... I don't know if he's at the Copa America. I don't know if he's playing for Brazil or not. If not, he'll be on holiday, just relaxing and whatever. But I just thought he would be going. I really did. But it's only the beginning of the transfer window. I think it's only been open a few days, so I don't know. I think we'll get more links. Like I said, I think we was after João Neves, but 105 million. We're not paying that. I don't think we've got the money for that. So, like I said, there'll be lots of rumours and whatever. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see who we do get. It'd be interesting to see what style of play we're playing next season with the... We'll probably have a look at pre-season. Depends who we get in, you know. If we don't get enough players in, then we won't be seeing it pre-season. But hopefully we get them in nice and early, ready for pre-season. I just think it's that Branthwaite one that's a bit tricky one. But like I said, we need to try and get as many in as we can, and as many in as we can before pre-season. That's what we need to be doing. Like, share, and subscribe. To the next video. Bye.